Hello, peace and well. And we are back talking about this wellness journey that has become part of the pickleball journey. Okay, so in essence, to bring you up to speed, just so you know how we got here, right? Is I was inspired by someone who was over 600 pounds that was doing yoga to get back into being active. And I did that with pickleball. So that was my getting back into getting active inspiration from a 700 pounder that was doing yoga. Then I went to go to my cousin's house. He wasn't there yet. And as I waited, I decided to just look up what has always been on my mind is seedless fruits. While I was waiting on my cousin watching these videos, I too was inspired once again by Dr. Bobby. All right, and I left those links to Dr. Bobby and Sal in, I think, the last video. All right, so in the last video, I talked about my mean egg muffins that I can make. Hands down, are so delicious. And after watching Dr. Bobby's videos, I felt that I probably need to make some alterations as far as my choices and ingredients that I was using and everything. All right, so I threw out all the flour, and I also had to throw out pasta. I'm still like tripping over that, you guys. Pasta. I mean, I would make pasta salad. Of course, you know, a lot of people like spaghetti. It's just a lot of lasagna. Okay, lasagna. Like, that's one of my favorite cuisines, Italian. And of course, Thai, which a lot of people may say Thai is probably a little more healthier than Italian cuisine. But at any rate, I had to throw out pasta. And this is the pasta that I currently had, the little bow tie pasta. All in the trash, you guys. And I had to get this out the trash like I got the flour out the trash, just to show you guys, because purging certain things had to put me in a different mindset, I would say. And that different frame of mind can be challenging for us when we transition and we challenge ourselves to do better. So in ridding the pasta, right? In ridding the pasta, I got chickpeas. I know I'm still in disbelief myself. Some of you guys may have already, had chickpeas as part of your regular. And I think the hummus dip, I've had that, but it just wasn't flavorful to me. And so there wasn't anything that became a regular or a normal item for me. Okay, so I got these chickpeas to put in my salad instead of pasta. All right, I must say, I can't tell the difference. I mean, I can tell the difference in how I feel and everything. Y'all, it's crazy. I can't believe it. I don't even know if I'm exaggerating or just it's in my mind, like the difference in using chickpeas in my salad as opposed to pasta. I don't know, but I know it was real how I felt. It was a big difference. I know the pasta has carbohydrates or carbs, which doesn't give you, they give you energy, because that's why, sports like in high school, or the athletes will have spaghetti or pasta dinners and all this kind of stuff. to raise money or whatever. So pasta has carbs. Let me just be quiet because I don't know. I'm nowhere near being in a position to talk about nutrition or whatever. So this is my own personal. I'm just sharing my personal experience. But I think pasta does have carbs. Now, if I look at the chickpea label, it has organic chickpeas, water, and salt. Didn't say what kind of water. Water and sea salt. Sea salt is supposed to be good. I wonder if it is as good as Himalayan salt. But anyways, I digress. All right. So did that. Oh, and then like when I would open the chickpeas to place in my salad, it was like some gel type stuff that was around the jar. And so I bought some red wine vinegar because I put, is it balsamic? Some type of, like on my salad, I put the vinegar or red wine, whatever, and honey. That's so I don't buy salad dressings anymore. And I make my own. So that's what I use. I said that to say that when I saw the gel substance or whatever it was, jelly type substance on the chickpeas, I poured some of that red wine vinegar in the jar, and now I don't see that jelly type gelatin substance or whatever on my chickpeas. Okay. All right, so we're changing some stuff, and I'm so glad y'all are with me on this journey because y'all know I was a fool for some spinach. I will put spinach in my omelets and my salad. I'll eat it raw sometimes. I don't care. I'll just make a bowl of spinach and eat it. But, oh my gosh, DR Bobby was talking about some other different greens, right? So I went and got some arugula to kind of intermix with the spinach. I ran out of spinach. I probably would have threw it out if I did, because when I say spinach was, and I'm sure for a lot of people, but so we're gonna try some arugula, okay, and see what happens. Y'all, I'm just telling you, it's just, you couldn't tell me I would be right here. Because again, I said you think that you're making or doing things in your best interest and everything is on the up and up, and then some new information hit you and everything. Like I was telling y'all, we're going on that 10 or 15 minute walk at some point to get some sunlight, some natural good sunlight, not exposure, but just some sunlight, okay, to boost that vitamin D or get vitamin D. So we'll be doing that. But yeah, so guess I'll put this pasta back in the trash and put my chickpeas back in the fridge and I'll try some arugula. I don't even know if I need to still eat eggs at this point. Whew. All right, you guys. Well in peace. Well in peace. And we'll see you in the next video.